Users who upvote questions but don't answer them, why? Because it's a good question but I can't answer it. Or the top comment is already what I was going to say. Or I'm too late to the party and nobody will read my comment anyway. 99% of reason why I never comment on Reddit. True. Yet here we are. So it seems. Indeed, this thing that is said is true. I'm glad we agree. Indubitably. The system seems to work just fine without my interference. Your interference is what makes the system smile. Username checks out? I don't think so. I don't not think not so. I also don't not think not so. I live in a different time zone from most Redditors, so by the time I see the thread, there's already been like 20,000 answers. Yay at it. By the way, I did not expect this comment to get this many upvotes. Or any at all, to be honest. Irony. Feel like I've kinda damaged the point I was trying to make. For those who asked, I'm from New Zealand. Big love to everybody who responded except the person who called me an asshole. I'm sorry you were dropped on the head as a child. Yeah, that's my situation, so I'm just gonna hijack your comment. Hijacking your comment because even if I live in the right time zone, there's already 20,000 comments and I'm only going to read the top 10 anyway, so why waste my breath? More likely to get your comment seen if you hijack the closest answer and elaborate on it, than if you make a top-level answer yourself. Or just do like me and comment on a comment with a comment that doesn't even get a comment. Nah, just do like me and say someone give this comment gold and hope someone makes a joke and gilds mine instead of the one above mine. Someone give this comment gold. Because I have no answer but I want to see it so good so I can see other people's answers. Proceeds to upvote without answering question. I was just thinking of how great it would have been if this thread made it to the front page without a single comment. https://www.reddit.com Raskman comments Grbch Menafredahuden comment on post we don't. Ute medium Android app source share happened recently. Missed opportunity for everyone to upvote but leave no replies. Was almost expecting that tbh. Already happened. It says comments disabled, does that still count? Frankly, that just makes it funnier. I'm always so ducking late to the question since it's in my general feed that my answer would get swamped anyways, like this. Even the fashionably late comments are already 6 hours old by the time I see them. 3 main reasons for me. Firstly, I like the comment because it's smart or funny. Secondly, another person has already made the same comment I was going to make. Thirdly, I like and or agree with the original comment but actually have nothing to add to it myself. Because Reddit is intimidating and I'm afraid to be bullied, not gonna lie. I agree. Once one person disagrees with you and downvotes you, it's downhill from there. Yeah, or God forbid you make a mistake, don't know something, accidentally share something that's incorrect. One time I accidentally said that Abraham Lincoln was on the nickel and got downvoted to hell. Yeah, once your karma crosses to negative, it's like people are lining up to kick you while you're down. That's just the American way. Kick 'em when they're up, kick 'em when they're down. Kick 'em where they sit, kick 'em all around. If I'm simply upvoting a question, and not responding, it's because I find it to be a very good question but at the moment, cannot think of a reply myself. When I do eventually have a response, I have the post in my upvote list to go back and answer smile. Wait, there's an upvote list? How? Where? On the desktop version, Therese lists at the top. Therese overview, posts, comments, saved, hidden, upvoted, downvoted and then that says gilded, legacy. Wait, there's a desktop version of Reddit? Yes. Is that like when you put your phone on top of a desk and then open the Reddit app? People who ask this same ducking question every day, why? And do they actually have any interest in the answers? Or are they just trying to make the front page? The latter. And it works. Maybe we need new rules or something. Indeed. Because if there are already 1K plus comments, I think mine will just get lost amidst the crowd. And if there's hardly any answers yet, I think mine won't be interesting enough. I don't reply because I don't know or don't have anything to say, but upvote when I feel the question should be seen. It drives me more nuts when people answer but don't upvote. Laziness combined with curiosity. If it's a question I myself can't answer, but still find quite interesting, upvoting it will help it reach the top of the subreddit so that more people see it and hopefully answer it. I want the op to know I read it. Probably to offset people like me, who keep forgetting to upvote after they comment. Why do you care? Nice try, but I want comment edit shit. Not everyone has the eloquence to get their point across. I personally find myself avoiding replying to people if I have even the slightest doubt as to the validity of my claim. Often I don't reply because I start typing, realize it sounds stupid, and scrap it because I'm too lazy to fix it. Would it be funny if we all commented on this post, but nobody upvoted it? So hopefully the question reaches hot and I can read solid answers lol. Sometimes I don't feel like sharing with Reddit. I never have anything very interesting to say. Likely because what I would have contributed has already been said. There is no point. A majority of responses will get lost anyways. In 1 hour there has been 406 comments. 99% of comments will never be read by more than a couple users. Most people will only scroll and read through the top 10 before leaving. This is unless it is a super interesting thread, but even then it gets flooded with even more comments to make up with this. No matter how good your comment is, it is just sheer luck that you will get upvoted. This post really shouldn't have any comments answers. Because even if you don't have something personal to contribute to the question, it's important that good questions stay for longer in the main page. 'Cause I said so. I just want to read the questions. I don't really have a very interesting life. Plus, people already commented. Because I don't know the answer. Because when I do try to answer, nobody ever sees my answer, so I feel like I wasted my time answering, so I don't answer anymore. Upvoted. What was the question again? Because I'm not good at writing interesting responses. Because I know my answer will be lost in the threads, hidden and unseen by all. I want interesting questions to get more exposure, thus more interesting answers. It's the same thing but the other way with downvotes. If a question is bad, you want it to be shown to less people to make the forum better. Usually because somebody else already said what I was planning on saying. I'm amazed there are replies. Well, I just downvoted this one. Sometimes my answer has already been said, or I just can't think of anything worth your time. 'Cause we find the question good and want to know the answers as well. Smile. I actually check the question later, if I am able to remember it, to read the answers. I'm not the person who upvote the question and don't answer, but I'm the opposite and can't be bothered. Exclamation mark just because. I don't. Because they're good questions but we don't have answers to them. Obviously that doesn't apply here. I upvote everything really just because I know how happy it makes me feel when I get upvoted. Because it's a good question worthy of people's attention. I may not be able to give a good answer, but with enough upvotes, it might reach someone who can. That's how Reddit works. It's a democracy to get the good stuff to the top.